Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We back in the Dreamers Den. I go by CEO PESO, blessed and highly favored. Ladies and gentlemen, there's somebody here that I can honestly say, man, he's one of the very few that's seen the fucking beginning stages of my career. I've seen the beginning stages of his. No clue how it led to where it got to now. We are brothers at this point. Commend my nigga. He has been on a lot of dummy missions with me that turn into great memories. And we've been through a lot of shit within the years. What, you came to Orlando when?
2011.
2011. Yep, I was a 1-year veteran down there. And hey, man, matter of fact, I'll get into that later. Starting off down there. But nah, this is my companion, my brother, man. He been around the movement for so long, bro. He might as well just have so many stocks invested into it. But please introduce yourself for the people.
It's your boy Mike Maniac, Mike Main, however you want to call me, however you know me. We in the building, baby.
Mike Maniac.
We here. We
are fucking here,
we
man.
We here, man. What's poppin', man?
I can't call it, baby. Shit, you on the couch. Shit.
This is a time that's been needed, man. So
yeah,
I'm
man.
glad to be here, man. Really.
Why you feel like it's needed, bro? This is.
It's so much history that we done had and did.
Yeah.
And there's so much that a lot of people don't know and stuff. So I play the back scenes behind a lot of things. So
that for sure.
I don't know, man. It's just time to shine some lights on some things, man. And it's great.
Yeah. Nah, I'm right there with you, man. Well, first let's get out the way, man. Who is Mike Maniac? The background, your upbringing, where you're from, and just a little bit about yourself, real quick.
Born Dayton, Ohio. Born and raised. Currently in Raleigh, North Carolina, right now. Been over there since then. Had a few years in Orlando. Mm-hmm. Great years in Orlando.
Life changing
moments in Orlando. But yeah, right now I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, holding it down, making moves there. So
smooth, man. So I don't even know where to start, man. I mean, we had a conversation, man. Really, maybe like a week ago, you had called me. Matter of fact, yeah, you called me Saturday morning. A quick conversation turned into 3 hours on the phone.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy too? When we was having that conversation, I was sitting at the gym, and after we got off, I didn't even make it into the gym.
Nigga, bruh, you said you was like, yeah, I'm on the way to the gym.
I spent my whole time we was on the phone.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, I know this nigga, either he had a detour or like, I know this nigga got to get off the phone at some point, but conversation kept going, so I was like, all right, like shit. At that point, I think I had to piss or something. No, my phone was going dead.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
I made a hook and everything in between. I'm like, damn, I got 2%. Like, I ain't got no extension cord. But nah, man, you opened up to some things I ain't know. I got a situation I'm going through, or was going through, and yeah, man, that conversation just, it sparked a lot. Let me know that we don't talk enough.
We don't, yeah.
Which is not bad or good. We just been busy getting our personal shit together. We didn't know a lot about what was going on personally with each other. It's never caused no animosity or nothing like that. But yeah, it just gave more context to this podcast.
It did.
I feel like if that conversation didn't really happen, it would have been, it's still going to be fun and organic, but it would, that one just kind of, you gave me some insight, or maybe y'all should like choose to speak a little bit about whatever I choose to speak about. Like, that was a podcast within itself. That phone call.
That was a straight phone call podcast, man, and just shining some light on, being there for your brothers in need and having a person to talk to and vent to, and knowing that it's a safe spot to vent and let out information, man. We create that space.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be there with us, man. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm here with you, man, on anything. And man, I done been through so much that I don't even speak about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and don't even share with my friends. So
some shit can be spoken on. Some things just, it's like you got to deal with it in an isolation process.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. A few times I feel like I've been judged on being a little bit too open to certain people, and you know, you live and you learn. Like some shit, just isolate yourself and you just don't go crazy doing it. Man, but man, I just want to kick it off on the early stages, man. Me and your connection. It happened in Orlando. So let's talk about the process of how and why you got to Orlando after being in Dayton.
Man, so J.O., my brother,
3
H's, let's go. Been waiting about to roll in the banking. Man, he gave me the opportunity to come down there with him, and I was in the middle of transitioning and just moved to a new spot, wasn't comfortable with it, and I felt like he was in the same boat, so I'm like, man, I'm coming down there with you.
Yeah.
And just taking risks, and I've always been a risk taker, so I'm like, man, let's go. I'm down there with you. Let's figure it all out, and it turned into something crazy.
I mean, what you talking about? Just getting down there?
Yeah, just getting down there.
Yeah.
That was a story in itself. Even getting to that was an obstacle right there. Getting pulled over. Doing a night in jail over some bullshit. We ain't even make it to Atlanta. We didn't make it to Orlando.
Yeah, I didn't know about that shit.
Yeah. So that messed up the agenda in itself on trying to get down there. And then once we finally got there, we was like, all right, we in for some shit. And we already knew that just during the process of getting down there. So
Fuck these palm trees.
But man, oh my God. And what's so crazy to even dial that back even further, man. So I guess you could say I'm from the far out entertainment family.
Yeah, you are. You totally are.
So we done came out with the No Space for Love mixtapes. Shout out to Cash, shout out to Kenny and all them. Clothing brand, all of that.
Shout out to Wiz Khalifa.
Shout out to Wiz Khalifa for wearing the brand and all that, supporting us during that moment. Man, it just spiraled, and everybody saw the potential in it, and I was like, shit, I can help with this. And during that whole process, everybody was like, do you know PESO? Do you know PESO? I'm like, no, I don't know who, no. Even like, you know, back then everybody in Trench said I knew everybody back then, but everybody like, you know PESO. I'm like, no, I don't even know. I don't know who he is.
Mysterious guy.
And then soon as I get down to Orlando, oh, you PESO.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I got that a lot. Yeah, I got
what's
that
up, a lot. And
this a little short nigga y'all was talking.
Yeah, this who y'all talking about. This who y'all talking about.
Yeah, I got it all, man.
Man, and us bonding and clicking and busting moves down there, man, it was only right to keep it going, man. Keep that energy going.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I just used to ask y'all. I'll be honest, bro. I knew you didn't have much going on.
Yeah.
And I needed help.
Yeah.
So it was like, hey, bro, I got some serious shit going on, and I need to look like I got some help. And that transcended into so many motherfucking stories. But before we get into that, though, going down to Orlando, and then, like, what was the feeling like? I feel like, was you trying to find yourself? Was you ready to just quit because you was in a new area?
Man, not quit. I just was adapting and didn't know how to adapt. So I was ready to get up out of it. And be...
Talking about from dating.
Yes, from dating. And being with close friends that I had already adapted with. And it's like, y'all going to Florida? Oh, shit, let me go down there with y'all. Because here...
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, yo, all y'all niggas is...
All y'all going down here at the same time?
Enough of y'all niggas going down there?
What? I'm coming down there, too. What? And it's on the way y'all going down? Man, come pick me up.
Ah, yeah, true.
Come pick me up right now. Bags be ready. So, it was just also trying to find myself too, as well. I don't know, man. It was a space where I was in at that time where I was forced to learn something new, and about myself and how to make friends and just a new environment, and I ain't know none of that, wasn't never taught how to do that, and was quick to try to escape. And that's what I really did. And then we made it down to Florida.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I gave up the first time I was trying to go down there, and then shit, I got it. 4 years later, the blessing came back around, and it just was like, it was cool. I'm just gonna cut it out. What?
I was asking him how old was he when you moved down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
you see that hookah though?
No.
Wait.
Look, I tried to do this.
I know I was looking, but the glare.
Oh, okay.
My,
Hold on, I'm
my
gonna
glasses. I ain't got.
Yeah, I might cut this out. I might not.
You know, I didn't want to interrupt.
Nah,
I hope I
so-
messed the question up.
Nah, you good. You good.
I'm just trying to, you know.
Thank you. I'm very appreciative of you,
Yeah,
man.
you know. Hey, teamwork always makes the dream
Yeah,
work.
we ain't gonna slide that on the invoice. But shouts out to Julio Mook. But yeah, so yeah, we got a brotherly question that just got submitted in. How old was you when you moved down there?
Man, I was 21 going on 22.
Now, so no fearful thought, no shit like that. It just was like, y'all, I'm on the way to 75 South.
Yeah.
Pick me up.
Whatever happens, happens. And that's crazy to even think like that, but
It's really not.
it's from how I grew up, and man, I was just always was, man, where we going? Okay, let's go. Let's take the risk.
So that makes me ask though, like, so while you was here, at what point did you feel like you was just tired of like being here at that age? At what age?
And so it wasn't even my choice.
Explain.
I was literally forced to move to North Carolina.
North Carolina or Orlando? Wait.
Well, North Carolina, then to Orlando. So I was in Dayton, got forced to move to North Carolina, didn't like it. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the decision to go down to Orlando.
Wait, so you told them you was in North Carolina when you said pick me up?
Yeah.
Nigga, that ain't on the way.
J.O., you said that was on the way. So
Nigga.
I'm blaming J.O. for that one because he came to Super.
Ain't nobody
He said-
crossing through North Carolina.
Man, he said I'm
to go to
passing.
Orlando.
He said I'm passing through North Carolina. I
I
come
don't
pick you
know
up.
what the fuck he was doing. That nigga added like 7 hours of that trip.
Okay,
I mean,
he might have really
for the
wanted
sake
me
of
to,
you, yeah.
he
but-
might have really wanted me to come down there. I don't know. Oh, but he was like, man, I was on the way down there. Man. He was like, I come get you.
Okay. So yeah, because when I met you, now I got around them. I really, because we had people coming and visiting so much, either from my camp or his camp or y'all camp. It just was like I didn't know the story that you went to North Carolina first.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought you came straight from the city. Like, all right, it's another city nigga down here. So
No, I can't.
he cool. That was the instant. You from the city? Oh yeah, run it.
Yeah. I'm from the city, but no, I was in North Carolina when they came. And the reason I got forced to move to North Carolina, just got into some shit, and Mom Deuce was like,
Get your ass out of here.
get your ass out of here. You about to go live with your dad, and I ain't about to put up with that, and they ain't about to be knocking at my door. I said, all right, your uncle coming to pick you up and taking you to the airport tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Not playing.
Tickets
it was-
tickets already bought.
It was.
It was like,
So you got through the cracks of like, wait, my people's on the way down here. They better pick me up.
basically, yo. Basically,
perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Like, hey,
Said 6 a.m.
Because
they gonna get here around, like,
too,
3.
man, forcing me to move down here like that, I wasn't even in a space and had that relationship with my dad yet.
Oh, so it just would have been a fucking movie for real.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm
You
forced.
sleep in there.
Yeah.
If you don't get in by this time, you're locked out.
Yeah,
Anything can happen.
literally, man. And I didn't come from that, so I wasn't with that.
Okay.
So it's time to go.
Yeah, that made me think about I ain't gonna answer that for you, but that made me think about my next question. But it's like, cause you came down, and with all the respect, you had no credentials of, how you say you manager now. God damn it, great fucking assistant. I think I probably didn't. Matter of fact, I done sent you the film for me before. Like,
Yo,
like,
bro, I
remember that party?
I think I even went and did one of your jobs on like a solo mission one day.
You did. That was the party.
That was the party thing.
'Cause I
right?
had some shoot. and I needed the bread, so I'm like, man, we can split it. I had a dummy camera. I'm like, bro, take this. This is setting you need. Boy, I got that footage back. Butcher. As soon as the sun went down, I'm like, oh, fuck. What am I?
Yeah, and I was late.
You left that out. You know, you can hear like I can hear a nigga behind the camera. People can hear me. He like, oh, shit. I heard a little like, damn, I put this nigga on a real mission. Hey, that's how the industry is. Throw you in the field, figure that shit out.
But no, I respect all that, man, because that made me learn better in that area, in that field, man. So, I mean, I wouldn't have picked up a camera if I wasn't by your side and working with you, doing those missions or being an assistant, any of that stuff. So
I hate the word assistant, but that's just
that's just
formal word. But partner, yeah.
you can say that too. But now it's just like that inspired into other things, and was doing some film work for Best Laces Out, out in Fayetteville, North Carolina, right?
That was a great. Part of the Julio Mook tour, by the way.
Yeah, that was part
all
of
the way around.
You know what I mean? that was
the Southwest.
That was letting me do some film work for my boy Giovanni HL. Rest in peace to him, man. But we did a whole mixtape with Petey Pablo.
I remember you telling me that
in North Carolina, man, and that was even crazy, man. It's just like I said, I wouldn't have picked up the camera if I wasn't.
Nah, thank you, bro.
And down to the music from with J.O. and Kenny and all them, letting me be in the rooms with them and being creative. That gave me the drive, and that put motion behind me. So when I got linked up with Julio, oh man, let's get busy.
Yeah,
let's get busy.
I feel like a lot of that, like you leaving, making that choice and not go back with your pops, and that's just God's timing of how it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
J.O.'s blessing to go down there, but I feel like you wouldn't have tapped into everything that you've been doing if you didn't really fucking leave.
You are right. You're right, and that's that risk taking in me. And I'm known for that, man. I jump up and hit the road anytime, any day. Where y'all going? Oh, y'all all going to Miami? I'm gonna meet you down there. Period. No questions asked.
That's literally no plan. My plan B is to make plan A work.
Come on now. Come on. And I had that. I had the time. I had, man, where we going? We going to the West Coast? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just had to have that leap of faith, man. And if you're around the right people that's having motion and doing that too, man, it kind of releases some of that. And you got to be willing to take the risk in that moment. If not, you're going to let it go. And
I seen a quote. I think I told you. I heard. I seen the other day. It was like, "Don't miss a opportunity of a lifetime and a lifetime of opportunities."
Yes.
Like,
or also to be in position, be ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, facts. Because I feel like even in the mid, like that moment doing that party, and you feel like you was fucking up. Somewhere down the line, it made sense of why that fuck up happened and why you picked that camera. It didn't make sense for maybe a few years or whatever, but you just gotta be willing to like just opportunity come, jump on it, and it might not make sense till a couple years later. But it's like, you know what? Oh yeah, I know how to do that. Or using the studio, because we're gonna get into the events and ROD thing and everything. But yeah, I feel like if you didn't like really choose to make that, like you wouldn't have tapped in and like, because everything you do, you be dope at.
Oh yeah. Oh, I try to be.
Because trust me, like if you was that terrible, I wouldn't have asked you to be back around me on some shit. Like,
get this dude out of here.
Man. Yeah, yo, go back to Far Out, bro.
Go back to the boys over there.
Like, y'all niggas bugging. Hey, man, do you remember the? Well, hold on. Let me say this real quick. I remember I was working at Macy's in Orlando, and I wouldn't say I got you on.
You did.
Did I really, or did I just reference?
Man, you put me on, and I ran 10 years with him.
Yeah, bro. I was pissed at first when they got you on because, bro, I remember like it's yesterday. I got hired on as a floors associate, like selling shit or whatever, and they had you in the back. And that's low-key the job I wanted because we was off commission.
Yeah.
So, but the funny thing was, they had me. This is Orlando. They swapped me from like the cargo shorts and everything department and put me in winter gear. It's no commission in that. Who's copping bubble coats and ski goggles
in Orlando?
There's no snow around this motherfucker. I kid you not, bro. I was shocked they even had a section like that.
Wow.
So I'm like, you back there like, yeah, you know, it's hot as fuck. Getting busy. I'm like,
busy.
nigga, my check weak as fuck. That ain't the reason I quit, but I quit because it was just like, man, fuck this shit. But yeah, but it's like, damn, bro, you got that gig, and then like years later, you took it to another state.
Man, took it to states and took it to stores. Damn, now that you say that, bro, like, damn, you put me in position for that one too.
I mean, I ain't taking credit. I just remember like you needed a gig.
I needed something. Yeah, it was up the street, and man, that was probably well in the beginning. That was really fun job. Like you said, I was in the back.
Nah, niggas.
Just to give a quick story, there will be times where we would be in the club recording an artist and doing work for him, get out the club at like 3 o'clock in the morning, get some food from Chicken Wings or something that was across the street on the street. By that time, it's what, 4 o'clock.
Talking about downtown.
Downtown.
The 20 wings for $10.
Yes, bro. Fuck it up.
Fuck
it up. It'd be 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be at work at 6 a.m.
Yeah, niggas was taking nightly L's.
Yeah, nah,
going in that motherfucker.
Going in,
but that's how crazy we was busy.
I was not going to sleep. And we was doing fulfillment, man. There's times I done slept in the stock room, be so fucking drunk, man.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. But hey, that position put me into other positions and was able to transfer to other stores and become managers in different departments. And man, I ran a whole career out of that.
Nah, dead ass.
Whole 10 years out of that.
I'm proud of you for that because I had quit so long ago. But I just proud. I was not proud, but I just was like, man, my nigga thugged that shit out, and it took you places.
It took me a lot.
I don't
of places,
regret quitting, man. But at least it's like, I mean, it's nothing I take credit for. I never will, but it's like, damn, like Julio got the story of like when he was about to leave, T and them and Mac wanted to come down. Mm-hmm. He blessed them to down. They still down there, or you know, they was down there. They made lives out of that.
Yep. They still down there.
Well, I think Matt back up here. T, I don't know. I think he back down there. He's still down there. But it just was like how many you met? What did he say? How you measure success is how many people you bless. And it just was like, damn, like that was, if anything ever worked out, that was just the pitch of like, man, my nigga, you turned that into a gold mine. So that's amazing.
Man, I couldn't have did it if I wasn't around y'all.
Nah, I appreciate it.
And that goes to a round of how many people you can bless and keeping your circle tight and putting your people on. If you got motion and you got something going on, put your mans on. Absolutely. It might not be for you, but your man, it might be for you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just coming part of like no hate, no nothing. Like,
yeah,
nigga, I ain't never, to my knowledge, I've never been salty at somebody getting a. No, I've probably been salty about a few motherfuckers I ain't like. But personal friends that I got put on in a position that's doing like great things, there's never been no jealousy.
Oh yeah. So, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't.
Nah, not at all. What is your first memory of when? Shouts out to ROD, Vince Carter, Ayo the producer,
L. Hay.
Man, you always say his name wrong. Bro. It's L.A.
L.A. I'm sorry. Yeah,
it's spelled ELHAE.
This nigga. My bad. Don't beat me up, bro.
Since the fucking
I said that since day one, right?
L-Hay, yeah, my nigga L-Hay, like
it's because he said yeah.
I guess. I mean,
he accepted it. No,
but still, but yeah, L.A. What's one of your best memories from that? And for those who don't know, Ayo the producer is a Grammy award winning. Him and Keys. He had the Ayo tag or the I forgot him and Keys producer tag. But they did songs for Lil Wayne, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. If you look up Ayo and Keys, y'all know who I'm talking about. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to Ayo for giving me my biggest stamps in Orlando.
Man, biggest blessing.
Ayo was linking with Vince Carter. Shouts out to Vince. Vince Carter had an artist, which is his best friend as well, ROD. Shouts out to ROD. Still cool with all these niggas to this day. Even Vince, bitches. And yeah, bro. Like, I remember that happening to me. And then I don't know. I think that's the start of when I felt like I needed some help around me with shit, because I seen the money and everything generating bigger for me. And then, you know, you was the most trustworthy person around me, because I always trusted city niggas before anybody I met in Orlando. They was all cool though. Sean Wade too. I trust him with a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, Sean Wade.
Shouts out to Sean.
Shout out to Sean Wade. Man, that's a crazy story too in itself.
All right, let's get this out.
Okay, yeah, that man.
All right, so what's one of your best memories of that time when we was around them people? LA too, my bad. Shouts out to LA doing this fucking thing.
Man. One of the best memories, one of the coolest memories.
I got one for sure.
I would probably say when we were shooting that video.
Bottles.
Not Models Bottles, Vino Pellegrino.
Oh, when you was in the video. When you was running, you was in the house everywhere. You like, hey, he got a popcorn machine in this motherfucker. This motherfucker. Hey, look, man, look. It's a video shoot at Vince Carter house. This motherfucker, only nigga with a basement in Orlando. I'm filming some scenes with ROD. Like, I don't even think we asked where Mike was at, but I was just so. Was you with the girl too?
From the XXL.
You was walking around with her.
Yeah, we had got lost.
Okay, right. You got lost in Vince Carter's house. Boy, we get back. I'm just like, I'm filming this shit. This nigga turns in from assisting me to just being in the video. Then he's walking around the house, and this nigga come back with these, man, movie theater. It's a popcorn machine. This nigga got this over. Was that the night he pulled all the jewelry out too?
I don't remember.
Oh, you might not have been there.
No, I was there for that one because I think he let us wear it. Yeah, he let us put it on.
Man, this nigga had y'all won this at the roulette table gambling.
I think it was Vino. It might have been Models Bottles, but
nah, you was at both. But Vino was when it was only you. It was the light skinned chick. It was only us four at the house. Me, you, Vince, and ROD.
What was the scene where ROD was like, I want the girl to hold some money?
That's when we was in his basement in the wine cellar.
And what video was that? Do you remember?
Yeah, that was Vino Pellegrino.
That was Vino Pellegrino?
Yep.
When
Vince went and grabbed a smooth 40 racks.
Just ran upstairs and brought
Let
it
us
back
hold that
down.
too.
Yeah. And he sat it down, and I remember AO looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, so after the scene had got done, I was like, can I hold that? I just want to hold it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, and I'm just sitting there like, damn, okay.
That's what 40 racks
That's what 40 racks feel like. Okay, manifest it. All right, let's get it in. All right, let's put it back down.
Yeah.
Here you go. That was a really cool moment, man. Man, I got so many. Even when we was just shooting shits in this court.
Three niggas. I'll tell niggas, bro.
We played 21 inside. Like,
niggas are shooting for beats. We'll be out there at the studio.
For beats, yeah.
We'll be at the studio because you had to walk through the garage, through the court to get in the house. So we out that motherfucker. We downtime niggas is like full fucking court.
Full-fledged. And I think that's when, I don't know her name, but she played for the WNBA. She was even in the building. And I remember
my homegirl. Fuck. She played for UConn.
Yeah, I think she coaching now.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she still follow on Instagram and shit.
I remember her shooting from the 3-point line.
Catching is scared. I know you.
You know what I'm talking
about,
right?
Yeah, I know.
I remember her shooting from the 3-point line, and I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at her form, and I'm like,
she dropping them.
She ain't missed.
Yeah,
and I'm
it
like,
was easy.
She somebody. Who is this?
Yeah, it took me a minute. I'm like, I know she tall and athletic, so she's somebody. But then it's like, oh, okay, she played for the WNBA.
Yeah, she was.
And that just, we ain't know who he was around, and but I learned a lot of that in that situation too. I still got a clip at the Models Bottles. I had you practicing when it was from the pool. This nigga out there,